Hi, here is Liprandi, and since Halloween is getting closer and closer, I decided to show you one of my favorite horror toy lines. This is the Universal Monsters set, released by Burger King back in 1997. Universal produced a number of iconic monster movies, from the first Dracula in 1931 to the creature from the Black Lagoon in 1954. They were very old movies in black and white, with very simple special effects, but they had something so unique and creative to deserve a place in movie history and a place in popular culture. In 1931 Dracula came out, starring Bela Lugosi as the immortal vampire. He is an elegant 4 inches tall action figure with standard 5 points of articulation. He's wearing a big medallion just like in the movie, and the pale skin tone on his face and hands glows in the dark. Ooh. This set also includes a coffin for him to rest, so we can open it up. There is the Dracula emblem right here. We can secure the action figure's feet on these 2 pegs, just clip them on, and put him to rest. But when the sun goes down, the vampire rises in search for blood. Ooh, that's awesome. During the production of Dracula in 1931, Lugosi also starred as the Frankenstein's monster for the upcoming movie, wearing a makeup of his own design, which was much different from the famous one. But then the production refused his design, he refused the role, and the footage of Lugosi starring as Frankenstein's monster is now lost. In 1931, Frankenstein came out, starring Boris Karloff as the unstoppable monster. He's another cool 4 inches tall action figure with 5 points of articulation. He's got some paint applications, but his head and hands are made in green translucent plastic. That's because he came with the operating table where his creator built his body, and this accessory had a light up feature, just had to push this button and this small LED light would light up. Now, batteries ran out and this accessory doesn't work anymore. But the effect was really cool, giving the illusion of the lightning that stroked the creature's body, bringing him to life. Whoa, it's alive! The set also includes this wonderful glow-in-the-dark sticker. Actually, the idea of using electricity to bring the creatures to life came in the movie, because in the original Mary Shelley's novel we are not told how the creature was brought to life, because Frankenstein didn't want anybody to reproduce such horrible experiment. In 1941, The Wolfman came out, starring Lon Chaney Jr. as the ferocious beast, and we get one more cool action figure. He looks cool and he's standing on his toes, just like an animal. With this action figure we get the entrance to the basement of a very old house where someone is trying to keep the beast from killing people. And we can try to lock him inside. We just have to open this basement up and clip his feet onto these 2 pegs. It's only a little bit hard, but we can do it anyway. And he's locked, but when the full moon rises, nothing can stop the werewolf. As you can see, as the full moon rises, the werewolf bursts out of the basement, and this full moon glows in the dark. This is really cool. Ow! Kurt Siodmak, the man who wrote this movie, actually escaped from the Nazi Germany. So the idea of a killer killing people marked with a star, which in movie was the Pentagon, comes from his horrible experience. In 1954, the creature from the Black Lagoon came out, starring Riku Browning for the underwater scenes and Ben Chapman for the on-land scenes. And this figure is slightly different from the others. He is a little bit bigger, but after all in the movie the creature was really tall. And he's got a different structure. We cannot move his head. We can move the arms up and down, and also the legs, but they will spread out because they are on a V-crouch joint. And that's because of the gimmick. We have to push on his abdomen and put the head underwater, so the body will be filled with water. Then we can pull him out and push on his abdomen to make him spit it out from his mouth. And the set also includes 3 cardboard targets. Actually, the design for this creature was inspired by a couple of very old woodcuts from the 17th century about a mysterious creature named the sea monk, which has been supposedly found in Denmark in 1546. So now you know why I love this toy line so much. They don't feel like cheap fast food toys, but like real good quality action figures you could buy in a toy store. They are portraits of the most classic subjects in horror history, and they've got many cool action features and glowing parts. The only complaint I have is that this toy line is missing an invisible man. He would have been really cool. But if you like horrors, this collection is great. Ciao!